Hello, welcome to my July haul video. And I know the month of July is not over, but can you please end? Actually, I have one movie coming tomorrow, or I have something coming tomorrow, I believe. Oh well, it'll get counted next time. I would like to try to do these more often. The videos in general, and I'm probably never gonna have another, I think it's 70 titles. I don't think I'm ever gonna have another haul that big for a month, and I don't want to because my bank account says not to. Anyhow, let's start off today with some revenge. Was really happy to come across a copy of this on eBay with the slipcover, and while it might not be in pristine condition, I still have it. It's good enough for me, and it's a heck of a lot better than I didn't have it at all. So yeah, it's a Shutter film. Netflix, you do see this is possible to put your films on disc. Could we get the Babysitter movies, you know, with Samara Weaving, please? And a plethora of other films. Idiots. So that's revenge. Everyone pretty much got this, even me, eventually. So I got the Arrow video store set. I have not gotten a chance to open it yet. I'm sure you're aware of it. We've seen it enough times. There's the titles in case you're listening or, you know, don't have the greatest vision. Which is why I wear glasses when I watch movies. The Dungeon Master, Dolls, Cellar Dweller, Arena, and Robot Jocks. I mean, this sounded like just such a fun time when it came out, and the box is just crazy, and they even have a slipcover on it. Didn't open it yet. So let me dive into my Vinegar Syndrome order. Oh, and actually, I want to start with this title. I have never seen this movie. I've never bought this many blind buys in my life. Let's start off with Irreversible. I've never seen this movie. Yeah, I don't know why I haven't, but I've never gotten around to watching it. I really want to watch this sometime soon. I don't know how I didn't get a slipcover for this, because man, I put several orders in the first day. I think what happened was there were people much smarter than I that knew this was low on slipcovers and just made a beeline for it. I didn't. So, I didn't get it. How about a trilogy? Not Trilogy of Terror. Angel, Avenging Angel, and Angel 3, The Final Chapter. Which, I've never seen this one. I've never seen any of these movies. Blind bought all three. Yeah, these were alright. Haven't seen this one yet. It'd be cool, but it says she's developed a taste for revenge. I think she did that a while ago. I'm hoping it's kind of Charles Bronson-esque a la Death Wish, where he kind of goes. That would be awesome. I hope it is. It probably won't be, because that's too much to hope for. Words are hard. Next is The Last Matinee, which this is a blind buy also. I don't remember whose stream I was watching, and there was a lot of recommendations. I just don't remember for sure. There's too many. But I don't know anything about this. Anyway, it's The Last Matinee. Sudden Fury. Again, I don't really know anything about this, but it sounded interesting. Corruption. I have not seen this either. Don't know anything about it. Believe it comes with a second film. I feel like that was mentioned. Someone mentioned it on stream. And it says that this is the director who directed Last House on Dead End Street, so perhaps that's this that has two films on it. I mean, that's a heck of a deal then. So I'm anxious to watch that. Oh man. And there's no way I could resist Death Row Game Show. Would this not make an awesome double bill with what else? Running Man. I could have pictured Richard Dawson hosting this also. Come on, you're on death row. I wonder if he would kiss all the death row inmates. The females. The female. Kiss all the female death row inmates. Hi, honey, give me a smooch. Now you're gonna fry. Hey, Pat Sajak is retiring from Wheel of Fortune. And if that doesn't give you nightmares, but nothing will. This has an awesome slipcover. It really does. I admit, the slipcover really sold me on it. Just see the way the light hits it. Pretty freaking cool. It's an umbrella release. I got through the Vinegar Syndrome website though. And this may help in case you're looking because, you know, there's only 1 or 2 movies called Nightmares, right? Here's what the cover art looks like to make it a lot easier. All right, next up is a double pack. And I just watched this movie the other day. And I enjoyed the slipcover more. That's Doll Squad. This movie should have been awesome. The other film, Mission Kill Fast, as opposed to Mission Kill Slow. I have no clue on that movie. We got Wacko. It's a horror comedy. Nice little film. Virgin High and Hot Under the Collar. Also picked up Mausoleum with that cool artwork. Walking the Edge with Robert Forster. Oh, Joe Spinell's in this too. Should be interesting. Oh, and they also sent along, I'm guessing, as a replacement disc for Walking the Edge. And I also grabbed Raw Force. It looked weird from the trailer. The big stuff from Vinegar Syndrome. Finally got my Homegrown Horrors Volume 2. I've wanted this for a while. As soon as it was announced, really, for Moonstalker. But Hanging Heart and Dead Girls, I don't know anything about, and I still haven't seen those films or even watched them in the set since I got it. Got a couple VSUs here, couldn't pass up. Roadhouse, finally gotten this. Who in the world thought Roadhouse would get a release like this in their life? Then again, who thought Cloak and Dagger would get a release like this in their life? Don't hate me for any fans of the movie. I've never seen it. I don't know how. I'm a kid of the 80s. How did I not see this movie? Who knows? Probably because I was busy watching horror movies. That's probably why. And the last title I got from Vinegar Syndrome is Miami Connection. Never seen it. But it looked interesting from the trailer. And copies were getting low. So you know what happens when the copies get low. FOMO, 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 FOMO. Bought. Hope I don't regret it. From Best Buy, I got the Lord of War Steelbook. You know, these slipcovers are just ridiculously cool. Ridiculously cool. Sisu, side loader, which you'll see why if you don't already know, but watch that. Oh, pretty cool. The back has him, D-bag. The problem is, if you can see it, the back is so warped, broken, just broken. To me, they screwed up, and this back piece is too long. I think that's all the problem is, because there's nowhere for it to go. It's too big, so it's gonna force it to break. Good job, because whoever designed that thing, you failed. You failed. Big time. Another steelbook. Oh, I got a floater. Is Ken. Jaws 2. Who doesn't love Jaws 2? If you've never seen it, so you know, this is a POV image view from Jaws, from the shark. That's how the whole film is. It's like they strapped GoPros on him and he just went around and it was all his point of view. No. But someone's probably going to do that or try to do that. I could see the Asylum doing that. Training Day. We have Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines, which I did not own at all. And I'm pretty sure this is the only one I needed, so I had to get it. I don't remember where I got it, but Super Mario Brothers, the movie, 4K. I'm not a fan of the Mario Brothers games because I don't have the coordination or patience to play them. I'd probably throw the controller to the TV. I tried when I was a kid. They look fun. I could actually enjoy watching them. Watching, like, a buddy of mine, he would play, and I'd watch him, and I'd try, and so his turn lasted for how long, and mine would be about 30 seconds. I got the 4K of Silent Running. I've been wanting to get this one for a little while. Still haven't got a chance to watch it because too many movies at once. Good movie with Bruce Dern. Nice sci-fi film. Tony from Basement Blues will like this one. I think it's one of his favorites of the year. Kill Her Goats. I actually got this version on Amazon, I believe. I looked at it, and I remember when it was coming out, I looked and I just saw a Blu-ray. Probably, maybe because I saw that. Except it's not a Blu-ray. It is a 4K. So for like 15 bucks, all right. I can't say it's a good movie. I, some reason, enjoy it though. I think it's one of those. I've got Unwelcome on Blu-ray. It's got a pretty cool slip. It's got some embossing, some gloss. Pretty neat. No way I wasn't buying this movie. The Hateful Eight. Do I already own it? Yes. Did I need it? Nope. Yes. Kurt Russell. That's the sole reason. Just big Kurt Russell fan, and I really enjoyed the movie, and the slipcover looked just stupid good. Give you credit, Walmart. You got some cool stuff sometimes. I've got two from TerraVision. I've got this film, End of the Line, which I've seen before, and I've actually watched the disc. It was fine. The movie itself is sort of like a religious horror, I think Prince of Darkness type religious. Part slasher, and now the only workout video you will ever need. Linnea Quigley's horror workout. I'll give you a workout you'll never forget. That's what she says in the back. Awesome slipcover on this, really. Is this good? No. Am I gonna watch this much? No. But I bought it for Linnea Quigley. I mean, if you grew up watching horror movies and stuff in the 80s, 90s, especially the 80s, 90s, if you don't know who she was, wow. She was the girl with the big, well, not always, but she was the girl with the big boobs getting killed. One of. Just awesome. Just awesome. And, oh my goodness, I think I seen this in 2001 or 2002. So, oh wow, like 20, oh, it's definitely over 20 years since I've seen it. I had to get it. If I didn't get this, I would have kicked my own ass. An Amazon Germany order. So these next three items. Media book of one of my favorite horror movies, Black Christmas. I love this movie. I couldn't pass up this. Beyond Reanimator. I do not have the Vestron video release, which I would have gotten, except I kind of forgot that it was out because there's just 2 movies coming out. I love mediabooks. I really love mediabooks. I think mediabooks are my favorite type of release because they look like books, and I don't read because I watch movies. If I read, I fall asleep. Pretty much how it goes. But how awesome is that color? I love the look of the color on the spine. They just look cool. They really just look cool. And if this, for anybody curious, if you want to try to look at the back, otherwise, I'd say just go online and read up the extras. It's probably easier. I love me some German media books. Last one from that order, Grandma's Boy, unrated on Blu-ray. Anaconda. Next up is a steelbook. I want my $2. I want my $2. Better Off Dead with John Cusack. This is a funny movie, fun comedy. A friend of mine, former boss, actually introduced me to this film, mentioning I did delivery for him. I was a delivery driver for him. And he would make the reference, you know, because of the tip. I want my $2. I want my $2. And so I had to watch the movie, and I enjoyed it. So then that gave us something to talk about. And yeah. So Steelbook popped up on Amazon. I think it was like 15 bucks. Okay. Fear. Not a Mark Wahlberg fan. Never have been. Enjoyed the movie. This is from Mill Creek Entertainment. Really cool looking release. These slipcovers are just freaking awesome. If you grew up during that time, how can you not like these? It just looks cool. Ad asterisk, because I didn't have it. I did see it once, and well, I didn't really care for it. I thought it was okay. I just didn't think it was that great. Maybe I'll like it more on a second viewing. I don't know. But, I mean, what was it, $3.99 or something? I don't know. They were basically giving it away. I thought, this movie's probably going to look and sound really good. And if it doesn't, oh well. I've spent more for much worse. Heat. Without a slipcover again. Next up is Django Unchained, sorry. I haven't watched the Blu-ray yet. I've seen the movie. I think it was $3.50. Okay. That was from Target. I got this from Target also. And wow, here we go again. So, National Lampoon's Vacation. This looked really good. I thoroughly enjoyed watching this. I mean, just the theme song alone, ridiculously catchy. Thanks Target for my slipcover, which it's probably hard to tell that I don't think you can tell that they mangled it. It's not easy to even see. It's just, well, when you put these in a piece of cardboard with no protection whatsoever, the struggle's real. And up next, some Scream Factory, Shout Factory stuff. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. R.I.P. to one of my favorite comedians, George Carlin. War Games. I have not seen this since VHS days, so yeah, I haven't seen it since the 80s. Carrie, the original, of course. This disc looked really good. I did watch this. I couldn't resist. Here's the features on the back. This thing's pretty loaded. Pretty loaded. And it looked great. I mean, if you got a taste for terror, take Carrie to the prom. Why not? We got Creepshow, which this looked really good too for the most part. Of course, dark scenes aren't always going to look as good for the lower light, but this just looked good. The segment with Ted Danson and Leslie Nielsen, especially on the beach with the brighter lights, incredible. If you look at the special features on that. The burning. Big fan of this movie. Really enjoyed this. Most of you may be familiar with this. If you're not, does have very early appearances with Jason Alexander from Seinfeld, played George Costanza. Holly Hunter, which has a very small part in this movie, but it's still pretty cool to see her. I mean, I don't know how old she was at the time, but God, a young teenager. And Fisher Stevens, who you may know or recognize from Hackers. This is one movie I will buy in every format that comes out. I almost hate to show this thing off. I only hope that watching it a second time, I somehow hate it less. Haven't opened it yet. Halloween Ends. As the franchise goes out with a whimper. This was just not good. I was falling asleep during this. Watching it at home. Watching a Halloween movie for the first, watching this Halloween movie for the very first time, and I was falling asleep. It says a lot. So I'm gonna give it another shot, but what the hell, dude? And now you're like, I'm taking packing my bags and I'm going to The Exorcist and I'm gonna shit on that next. Thanks, man. Thanks. There Is No Escape. This is the German release, 4K. I did not get the limited edition stuff that was going on at the time. There was just, yeah, I was waiting and waiting. I know what's going on, and then I ended up just saying, hell with it, I got this. Would be cool if I had a slipcover, but I thought that this looked alright. I was pleased enough with it. 4K Cocaine Bear. There was no way I was not buying this one. I don't think it was super expensive. It is opened. I just have the plastic off the top. Why, I don't know. I just felt like I wanted to protect the slipcover more. Sort of. I don't know. Here's the back. Like, take a look at the back. Yeah, the 4K looked great. Don't worry, darling. I didn't love this movie. I thought it looked amazing. I thought in 4K this should look spectacular. And when I saw the steelbook artwork, I know there's a slipcover version available with this, but I wanted the steelbook just because that's what I wanted then. And I waited and waited and waited. I finally got one because I waited too long in the beginning, but I got it. No steelbook up is Insidious. Familiar with that one? What was that? Nice damage. Awesome shipping once again. What are you gonna do? Did anybody see the red door, the new one? If you did, whether you liked it or didn't like it, please throw a comment down below, because unless I actively go out searching for reviews on stuff, you know, I don't really hear a whole lot, and I don't have time to search down or research every film before I'm going to see it. I mean, who has time for that? You can spend forever because there's already a billion movies out there, you know? But has anybody seen The Red Door? Curious what you thought about it. Hopefully it kind of goes back to the earlier films. These two, I got because of Tony at Basement Blues. Tony showed this in one of his haul videos, and I immediately said, what the hell is that? I've never heard of that. So she's like a spy? I'm like, is this a kiddie movie? No. PG-13. But check out the cast in that. I mean, the slipcover itself is pretty cool. I really like the contrast and colors and everything. It looks neat. There's some features on it. Interesting enough, it has a commentary with the director, Kyle Newman, and actors Dove Cameron and Thomas Mann. Unfortunately, no Samuel L. Jackson, Haley Steinfeld, Jessica Alba, or Sophie Turner from Game of Thrones. Whoever else is in it, I'm forgetting, I'm sure. But that would have been cool. It probably would have been a fun commentary, but fun movie. So I had to go search this out, and I found on the slipcover, got it. Thanks for bringing that to my attention, Tony. And this movie I'd already seen, but he shared, I don't know if it was a slipcover version, a steelbook or something, but it made me go hunt out a version like that because I didn't own it at all. And that is Saint Maud with this freaking cool slipcover. Yeah, it's kind of plain, but man, I love just it's matte and it's got the spot gloss with the black and stuff on it. It just, I don't know. It's very simple, but I just really like it. And if you didn't know, the lead actress in this is also in the Lord of the Rings series, the main character in that, which I hadn't heard of her before. So if she kind of went from this to that, good for her. Either way, good for her. I think she's good. I enjoy her work so far. I definitely like to see her, some more films and stuff by her. You got Operation Fortune, Guy Ritchie film, 4K. Great cast, fun movie. If you like Guy Ritchie, you like the actors in here. I mean, who doesn't do well in here? Aubrey Plaza, she's funny. Josh Hartnett, not really what you expect out of him in a good way. It's just Hugh Grant, once again, Hugh Grant, and of course Jason Statham. Just the cast in this is great. Fun movie. Action's got comedy. Fun movie. Please just watch, at least give it a shot and watch it. Whether you'd want to buy it or not. I think you should watch it if you think you might enjoy it. Next up is Wildcats with Goldie Hawn, which I have not seen this since the 80s. I'm pretty sure one of Huck's streams from Huck's Pop Culture Cafe. I'm pretty sure he was talking about this in a stream. And I went and checked online, and sure enough, I had, what was it, like $5.99 for this Blu-ray? Okay. This is Shout Select. Which you'd think it'd be like $24.99. I've got the Lords of Salem Blu-ray with this nifty lenticular slipcover. Honestly, I wouldn't have never bought this, probably, because this was the only time I've ever seen this release. And I bought it at 2nd and Charles. I don't remember what it was. It has a sticker on it for $10, but I'm not sure if I paid 10 or it was like 8. It doesn't matter, not important. I didn't own this at all. I got Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves, 4K. Hugh Grant, again, I'm good in this. Not a huge Hugh Grant fan, just he happens to be in these movies. I thought the movie was good. I thought it was fun. I enjoyed it. Also got the New Kids. And again, for my 100th shout out, pretty sure this Mel from My Killer Podcast showed this in her haul video. And I went, oh crap, I don't have that. Oops, let me rectify that. And I did. And it came with a nice slip, all in great condition. Thank goodness. Don't remember where I got that. Oh, and I got the challenger for worst movie that I picked up with Halloween Ends. Actually, I'd say Halloween Ends is probably the worst. You Sunk My Battleship. I saw this movie once, and I thought, wow, this movie pretty much sucked. So why did I buy it? It's $1.25 at Dollar Tree. And I thought, hey, at the very least, it should look and sound good, right? 2 hours and 12 minutes. That's a long time to sit through this movie. Maybe it was like 90 minutes. And I've got 2 titles to go. 2 mediabooks, both from Germany. First up is The Deep House. The directors who did Inside, the French film, did this also. I typically really enjoy their films. And here's the back. It's just a pretty cool release. So this couple wants to go exploring. Long story short, they want to go underwater, and they encounter a house underwater. That's a little picture of them inside the house. And of course, things go wrong, because if they didn't, it'd be a pretty boring movie. This is a limited edition media book. Oh, apparently it's out of 666 copies, and I got 323. I wish I got 333, just for the hell of it. 323. I think it might still be available, actually. This was from Nameless, right? Universal. Oh, Turbine. Eventually I'd get it right. I thought it was good. I liked it. I think it's 80-something minutes. It goes by pretty quick. And the movie is primarily in English. There's only a little bit that isn't, and I think they give the subs for it. It does. It's English. If you're English friendly, you're fine. And the last thing I want to show, let me put this J card back on, because why not? I want to show her in all her glory. If you've heard of this movie, or especially if you've seen it, please feel free to give a comment down below. Now, the last thing I've got here, well, if you've seen this, please comment down below what you thought of it, whether you liked it or not. You can just leave a simple, saw it, didn't like it, saw it, liked it, loved it. Just something, just curious, because I haven't talked to anybody that's seen it. It's a Swissploitation film. You're asking yourself, what is Swissploitation? It's not Swiss Miss Coco. Nope. It is Mad Heidi. I'll wait for you to get done laughing. This is a fun movie. Oh, I'll show you the back real quick. Apparently it's numbered. I got number 319 out of 444. Basically, the movie's about cheese. Watch a trailer. Watch a trailer. I mean, it's a fun movie. I've already watched it. I enjoyed the 4K. I thought it looked good. English friendly. You don't have anything to worry about, which is cool. There's some gory bits in this. I can't wait to watch it again soon. Really, it's a fun movie. It's a fun movie. Watch a trailer for it. It's probably a try before you buy for some people. If you see the trailer for this and you think, oh, that looks good, I'm pretty sure you're gonna enjoy it. If you're iffy on it, yeah, be careful. And that pretty much wraps that up. Goodbye month. This month kicked my ass. Well, that's everything. I hope I never have a month like this again, because this was just brutal. If you could please do me a favor and click the like button and the subscribe button. I know this is my first video, so you're like, why am I subscribing to you? You have one video out. Fair point. I'm gonna have more videos. Rad 9, the movies that made me. Should have that video up. That'll probably be the next thing. I'm hoping to do live streams at some point when I have better equipment. Because right now I'm filming with my iPhone. Can't wait to do live streams also. That's probably what I'm looking forward to the most. No, that's absolutely what I'm looking forward to the most. I love talking about movies. Any movies, well, you know, mostly horror movies. If I can I could just talk about those all the time. Not a problem. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to the live streams. And maybe, you know, talking with others. So I'll leave you with one tip. With this weather being so just hot and nasty outside, maybe it's a good day to stay in and watch a movie. For me, that's every day. Stay in and watch a movie. I'd rather watch a movie than be outside in this heat. We're outside in general. Outside's overrated. Alright, folks. Till next time, have a good one.